Right side of the top of the key. That's all playing in here. She's 2 for 3 from the strip. 8 points on that first half of play. 7:19 to go. Third quarter, 23-18 in favor of Yankton. They threw by a little injury. She's got 9. It's a 4-point game. 23-19. Judy Goodall. Next, Kelly Music goes by over the middle on the outside of the lane. Stops for Jerome. Goes right-handed Becker. Becker's now pass to Swift outside of the feature lane. Swift goes out. Goes left side of the kid. Wilson stops for Jerome. Right side of the kid. Swift. Left side of the lane. Becker drives in. Cut out. Baseline Wilson from 17. No good. Right side rebound. Taken away by Step Right. Right gives to Aaron Wilson. Long lead pass ahead to Dirks. Dirks stops. Bounces left to Urban. Urban kicks it left wing to right. Feature line Music. Steps in the lane. Takes it down the right wing. Picks up the dribble. Cross court right. Left wing. Top of the key to Wilson. Wilson on the left wing to Jody Dirks. Dirks. Top of the key to Kelly Music. Music goes right side of the lane to Step Right. Lobs inside to Wilson. She was left to the floor. Fouled by Jenny Goodall. Jenny Goodall, that'll be foul number 2. Team 3 second half. At the free throw line for 2 shots with Mariah Wilson. She's 2 for 2 for her. Also on the season for the free throw line is a 64% free throw shooter. Same as the free throw line to Lynn and one good. 23-19, 6:34 remaining third quarter of play. Mitchell trailing Yankton at this point. Aaron Wilson, second free throw line to Lynn back. Wilson now with 5 points. It's a 3-point game, 23-20. Down to Jenny Wilson. Wilson right pass to Jenny Goodall. She's got a 3-on-2 advantage. Aaron Wilson catches up. Goodall stops right side of the free throw line. Goes out front to Maddie Swift. Swift comes right side of the top of the key. Moves left side of the key. Goes on the wing to Dixie Wolfpacker. Wolfpacker, free throw line to Jenny Goodall. Left side of the lane, tap up jumper. Goes up very well. She's got 10 for the back quarter. After that time. 6 minutes to go third quarter. Aaron Wilson, next one is defense. Comes out of the lane to Jody Dirks. Dirks, right side of the top of the key. Kelly Music. Right wing to Nancy Urban. Urban, feature line around. Left to right. Right wing to Dirks. Dirks goes top of the key. Aaron Wilson. Wilson, left side of the lane. Wing, it goes Nancy Urban. Urban, right side of the key. Music from 17 on that move. Good hold on back to Wilson. Becker. Becker out with the Jenny Wilson. Wilson races down the court. Urban, into the front court. Now slows it down on the front. Dips to Maddie Swift. Swift top of the key with the basketball. Goes on the left side of the top of the key. Jenny Goodall. Goodall goes right side of the feature line to Becker from 15. And good rebound taken to Aaron Wilson. Lead pass to Music. Music runs it down to the front court. Had it knocked away by Goodall. Got it back out front to Aaron Wilson. Wilson top of the key gets man defense. Music to the right wing. Music looks inside. Everybody through the right. Leaves the ball. No something over. Takes a dribble down. Goes right corner to Step Right. Right side of the court. Joy Knox. Left side of the feature line. Wilson bumps for the lane. And good. Rebound taken down. And they go back to Wilson. Becker. Becker to Goodall. And to Maddie Swift. 3 minutes to run. It's for the third quarter. And Yankton leads it by 5. Swift left side of the key. Bounces right side of the key to Goodall. Big steps in the lane. 13. No good. Rebound. That's Urban. Urban out with the Step Right. Back to Aaron Wilson. Wilson across the 10-second line for the Cougars. Top of the key. Man defense by Goodall. Right wing pass comes to Jody Dirks. Dirks turns. Looks at the corner. Looks to Step Right. Right side of the top of the key to Kelly. Moves it left side of the feature line to Wilson. Right place down to right. Looks down low to Urban. Give it up. Top of the key. Music. Out of the basketball. Foul inside. And that's Wilson Becker. Becker gets her third. Almost quarter. Team number 4 second half on Yankton. That whip into the ball game. Makes a whip back on his own. Jody Dirks rebound. Right away the basket on him. Left away the basket on the baseline. Dirks looks on. Comes in the Music and Dirks ring. Takes a dribble off the pick. Bumps it inside to Wilson. Took away the next one by Goodall. Picked up by Wilson. Right good across to the foul. Goodall took the ball away. Was kept alive by Aaron Wilson. Got his hands on it. And it's strong. Laid it in. Who the foul shows a chance of a conventional play. And Jenny Goodall has worked Larson gets her second. Nancy Herman will go to the line for tries number 6 and 7 in the ball game. She is 3 for 5 from the free throw line. And that's one of the downfalls for the Colonels in the first half is they haven't converted all their free throws. Herman puts that one up again. So she now is 4 out of 6 from the line. And Nancy will be able to try here. Eyes the basket, sends it on the rebound again. Herman with 11 points, 27-25. Yankton by 2, 4:45 to go third quarter. They sweep across the 10-second line. Ball moved by the Colonels. Bounces Jenny Larson right side of the lane. Steps in the lane, puts it up. Olsen blocked it. Goes foul, Nancy Herman. Herman to music. Long lead pass to Steph Knight. Knight left side of the lane. Caught the ball and traveled to the basketball. 3.5 minutes to go third quarter, 27-25. And Yankton will put it in play. Calling for it from their own basket. Inbounds to Molly Swift. Swift works against Jody Brooks, gets it across the 10-second line to the top of the circle. Looks to a cutting Jenny Larson on the lane, right side of the lane with Bitter. Backside pass taken away by Nancy Herman. Herman gets the right and only Aaron Olsen. The Colonels will try to tie a ball game here. 3 minutes to go third quarter. Aaron Olsen gets man-to-man defense. Bounces to Jody Brooks on the right wing. Brooks turns around, goes right baseline to Steph Knight. Knight, they pull out A to kill the music. Penetrates, 14-38 balance, no good. Rebound, Jenny Larson. Bob, do the teams look tired out there? Are they facing the same thing as happened in that first game? There's no way to do it, they look tired. Keys both as Richards might pick up the ball. Jenny Goodall, right wing to Molly Swift. Down low to Becker, turn around and moving. Foul on Nancy Herman, that's her first. So Nancy Herman picks up her fourth personal foul. Clarissa Becker will go to the free throw line. And Becker will be here for 2 shots. First trip for Becker in the ball game. And it looks to me like the Mitchell Crew girls are more tired than Yankton. That's just my impression from the game. You can throw that for here's the case that Mitchell is more tired than Yankton. Back up the line for 2 and then went down. First one was at the line. Either team has substituted a great deal. As was the case in the first time, but this time in the third quarter, both teams were exhausted in that first game. Becker second for the 4-3. Yankton's lead is back up to 40, 29-25. This gets hard to pick those totals up in quarter one as you run down the court. Aaron Olsen top of the third. Gets the Brooks on the right play and one to pick for it against one to one. Morgan, that's number 2. Team-wise, number 2, second half on Mitchell. 2:28 remaining in the third quarter. Yankton by 4, 29-25. Molly Swift trying to get it in bounds. Now see to Jenny Goodall. Goodall, double team, bounces it off the Swift and races down to the left end of the basketball. Starts right side of the top of the key, keeps that Goodall line. Goes left side of the key, gives to Jenny Larson on the right wing. Steps left side of the lane. The Swift advances, throws one up behind her head. Aaron Olsen got the loose ball. She took a couple of steps and got it out to play music. Music out there to Aaron Olsen. Olsen top of the key. This Goodall's man-to-man here. There's the music on the right wing. Music left baseline to Steph Knight. Knight to Brooks, left side on top of the key. Olsen right side of the free throw line. Kelly music on the right corner. Cross court to Knight. 8-foot settings in the ball for Stephanie Knight. Knight's first 2 points in the ball game. 29-27. Aaron Olsen's really tagging for the ball. Right side of it. It's just my imagination. It's a real style out there. Molly Swift, left side of the top of the key with it. Gets right side of the key to Becker. Becker back to Swift, left side of the key. Work left side of the lane, 10-foot line. Turns, goes baseline to Goodall, takes it with him. Down to 120 to go to the third quarter. Goodall moves top of the key. Looks for Jenny Larson to the lane, reaching around and fouling. Jenny Larson is Aaron Olsen. She is great, but she's going to go through a lot of screens. She's going to be putting on Jenny Larson. She's going to be putting up those screens. And pick that in return, put the on the screens to get connect to Jenny Larson. So she's going to be playing good with right now. Yankton right here with the ball basket in the baseline. Jenny Larson will toss it in. Larson looks on. Goes in the ball, left corner. The ball gets a pull out, goes to the range, up and out of the Wilson's second free throw is all good and rolls in for him. 56 seconds to go, third quarter, 31-29. Riley Smith against pressure. It's double team. Throws one up into the hands of Yankton. Back away by Wilson. And Wilson's going to get fouled for foul number 3. And for Aaron Wilson, that'll be foul number 2. Team-wise, that's number 4 against the Butcher Kings. 39 seconds to go. Shot the left top to put the ball in play. That's for a quick pressure play. Knocking down. Aaron Wilson was 21 in that foul. 21 gets fouled for a foul. For 21, that's number 3. So Yankton has 3 on Becker, 3 on Wilson, and 4 on Blue at this point with 49 seconds to go in this third quarter. Mitchell has 4 on Nancy Hillman and 2 on Wilson. He uses a point down. Left to the basket of the best line. A step right with play. Left side of the Kitty Birch, right side of the Kitty Wilson. Wilson moves it to the right wing. Looks left to Morgan. Got a two. It'll turn around Baker on 4. Rebound the lane. Shot to Yankton. Left to Riley Smith. Off the second right one shot here. Smith, left side of the top of the key. That's man-to-man defense. On the run. Goes left side of the key. Shot to Yankton. Half minute to go, third quarter. Baker at the free throw line. Baker right side of the top of the key. Baker left. Left spins her dribble. Now needs some help. Bounces it right baseline. Got the whole three. Goes foul. Baker rolls it for the inside. Music's first team foul by Mitchell. And Yankton rebound. Right around the basket on the baseline. 20 seconds remaining third quarter. Yankton 31, Mitchell 29. Shot the outside to put it in play. Comes in underneath, intended for Wilson. Knocked away by Wilson. Goes by Wilson. Came up with it. Saved it to Music. And the Birch and back to Aaron Wilson. 12 seconds to go in the quarter. Down to 10. Down to 9. Aaron Wilson with 8 and 7. Should penetrate in the lanes. Lock contact. Throws it up. Good. It will not count as a foul will be before the shot. And we have a 1-on-1 situation for Aaron Wilson. A foul called by Shanti Hilltop. Her first Aaron Wilson with a 9-point 1-on-1. She is 6 out of 7 from the free throw line in the ball game. And has 10 points. 6 of those points coming in this third quarter. Wilson for bonus. First one on the way right from her. And she can find the ball down to the second free throw and 5 seconds on the clock in the third quarter. Second Wilson free throw. A little short. Rebound. Picked around. Picked out of there by Becker. She'll hold the ball and win the third quarter. The score, Yankton 31, Mitchell 30. Fourth quarter action coming up in 1 minute. Brunson 18-footer right wing there. Good. Rebound. Back whip. Double dribble to the basketball. Turns it over to Mitchell. Took one dribble. Picked it up and then put it back in the corner. Wilson with the delay. Championship semifinal round action on KWAT Watertown. KMIT Mitchell. Aaron Wilson advances the basketball across the 10-second line. Goes down by 1. Gives right wing with Kelly Music. Music turns around. Top of the key to Jody Brooks. Brooks left wing with step right. Right bumps it inside. Intended for Wilson. He caught that shot directly. Goes punting on Wilson. Goes to Riley Smith. Smith hustles it down the court. Left side of the top of the key. Gives the little left side of the lane. Area to Jody Wilson. Double team. Wilson turns around. Gives it back to Smith in the right corner. Way outside. 20 feet from the basket to a playing Wilson. Right side of the corner. Whole direction. Drives. Bowing down as a corner. Now the lane goes back up. Runs one up one. Good rebound. Taken over by Wilson. Off and running. William Cole. Splits the D. Goes to the hole. Lost some contact. And a foul on Jenny Wilson. Jenny Wilson had her back to the play. Aaron Wilson drew some contact from Jenny Wilson. And also drew foul number 4 on Jenny Wilson in the ball game. And we'll wait for the official count on the board. But on my stats, I've got 4 on Jenny Wilson. And if that's true, then it's 4 on Wilson and 4 on Blue. Wilson missed her last free throw trial. She'll see this round a red strike. Aaron Wilson 8 out of 10 from the line of the ball game. Now here's the 4th foul on Jenny Wilson. And Jenny Blue will come back into the ball game, replacing Jenny Wilson. Blue has 4 fouls. Larson has 4 fouls. They're tied at 31 with 7:06 to go in the contest. Aaron Wilson, second free throw. On the way. And on the mark. She's 9 out of 11 from the line. Has 13 points in the ball game. And of those 13, the second half. Jenny Goodall on top of the key. Cardinals hold it by one over the Gazelles. Left play shot to Yankton. Yankton, top of the key by Swift. Swift, left play to Carlos Becker. Becker, free throw on the way to get hit. Drives right side of the lane. Looks out to Yankton. Top of the key to Becker. Back to left, around to Swift. Over Becker, right side of the key. Right side of the key to Yankton. Drives down the right baseline. Stops there. James comes to Goodall on the right wing. Goodall right corner to Mary Swift. Swift, right side of the free throw to Becker. Drives down the baseline. Goes to the hole. That's the lane. Rebound. Nancy Irvin goes to Brooks and then Anderson. 6:28 to go in the ball game. It's by one, 32-31. Aaron Olsen, left wing pass to Jody Burks. Burks top of the key to Music. Music to step right wing. Looks like for Aaron Olsen. Out there goes to Holden. Left baseline to Burks. Burks top of the key to Aaron Olsen. Olsen right of the lane. Turnaround to the court. Step right with a turnaround 10-foot basket. She's got four. Mitchell has her biggest lead in the ball game right now, 34-31. Molly Swift across the time stripe. Dribbles top of the key with it. Gives it a right wing bounce pass to Chantel Alto. Alto, free throw line area to make Whip. Whip on the right wing with Becker. Becker, free throw line, Jenny Goodall. Goodall, left side of the lane to Alto. Shanti, gives top of the key to Swift. Swift on the lane. Kicks it right wing across to Becker. Becker, free throw line area to make Whip. Steps around the rim with Fender. Lets her fly back. Puts it up from 15 and rolls it in. That Whip got a kind. Now it's a 1-point game again. 34-33 with 5.5 to go in the basketball game. Aaron Olsen across the time stripe with it. Olsen gives it a right wing to Jody Burks. Burks, left side of the top of the key to Music. Music, right side of the lane to the right. Left side of the top of the key to Holden. Left wing to Burks. Burks goes top of the key to Aaron Olsen. Olsen, right wing pass to Music. Down low to Holden. Fielded the pass out of bounds. As she had good overlock position. And just put hand on the pass before turning to try to shoot. Into the ball game comes Jennifer Halstead for the first time for Yankton. Replacing Beth Whip. 5:05 to go in the basketball game. Mitchell leads it 34-33. Chantel Alto for the Mary Swift. Swift against full-court pressure. Jody Burks chasing hard. Works it across the time stripe. Top of the key line. Gives left baseline to Jenny Goodall. Goodall on the outside. Left corner. Left side of the key to Chantel Alto. Alto from the lane. James goes right side of the lane with Carissa Becker. Becker off the Swift. Comes from 15. Shot. Rebound down the step right. Right a little back to Aaron Olsen. 4:30 to go in the ball game. Yankton trailing Mitchell by one. 34-33. Olsen dribbles over the right wing and will take a timeout. 0-2. 4:32 to go. Mitchell by one. We'll be back in 1 minute. Short. Water time for the final of the night. Aaron Olsen, top of the key with the basketball. Mitchell's going to spread the court out here. Man-to-man defense by Yankton. Four corners by the Colonels. Out front, Kelly Mills with the basketball. Penetrates free throw line. Kicks it back outside to Jody Burks. Down to four corners with 4:20 remaining in the ball game. Yankton, kind of hanging back a little bit, but the place are sagging a little bit on defense. Burks outside. Burks off an Olsen pick. Picks up a dribble out front to Kelly Music. Music gives it out to Burks. Then out Inbound to Jenny Goodall on the right wing. Goodall out front. Breaks a little traffic. Now has the basketball top of the key. Right wing to Sharkey Yankton. Yankton drives baseline. Up by Knight. The Knight on the floor for the foul. Step right. That'll be number 1. Team-wise, only number 6 on Richard. And it'll be a play-in by Yankton to the right of the basket on the baseline. 2 minutes exactly remaining in the game. 37-36 Yankton. Johnny Larson to put it in play right of the basket on the baseline. Comes in the back on the right corner. Right side of the kid is Swift. Swift, left side of the free throw line. In the lane it goes Larson. Turn-around shot blocked. Aaron Larson will be called for a foul. Aaron Larson will be number 3 for the free throw line. Jenny Larson on board. And she has 2 shots coming here. Jenny Larson 1 for 2 from the line. 9 points. All 9 in the first half. Has not scored in the second half of play. 1:54 remaining. 37-36 Yankton on top. Jenny Larson. Just a junior at 5'11". Has 2 free throws in the north end. First one on the way. And he rolls it off the line. Put the foot in the line. The drop ball in the back of the line. Bounced there 3 times in the whole game. So Jenny will get another try. Second free throw on the north end is on the way and into the middle of the net this time. She's got 10 points. Yankton by 2, 38-36. Under 2 minutes to go in the ball game. Aaron Larson will put it over in front of Coach Gary Nelson and sets a timeout. 1:46 to go. Yankton by 2. We'll find out what happens in 1 minute. That's a lane. This one is looking tough as well. Aaron Larson is on. Knocked out of bounds by Jenny Goodall. And Larson will try again. Right around the basket on the baseline. Right on the sideline. Music will put the ball in play this time. And comes in Aaron Larson on the right wing. Larson with his out to the top of the key. Now go by Yankton. Will bring up the entire lane. Larson penetrates down the lane. Runs into contact. Right from the floor. Rebound batting for it. Here's foul. And the foul is going to go to Anson Over over the field. Anson Over got to be the first foul. And the free throw line will go for Elsa Becker for a win. Elsa Becker shot the lead and foul. That is what Aaron Larson got for the timeout. Becker shot the lead. Aaron Larson won the most five. Just couldn't get the lead off the Larson on his right off his hands. Anson Over is fouled. That's the Larson strike. Aaron Larson will score the key to end the basketball to see how the free throws go. And back to Elsa Becker. That's a big free throw. Top for Elsa Becker. She gets 2 and they've got a 4-point margin here with 8.5 to go. It's not only the fourth quarter. She has scored that big for Yankton deserves. 2 for 2 from the line is for Elsa Becker. She's got 2 coming on the north end. 1:30-31 remaining. Yankton 38, Richard 36. Elsa Becker eyes the basket, sends it on the way. Off one, good rebound. Sharkey Yankton is over the back this time. So Sharkey Yankton commits the personal foul. That is her second, and I believe it's Stephanie Knight that is going to go to the free throw line for a win and one. Steph may be her first stop there. And during the regular season, Steph Knight from the free throw line is just a 33% free throw shooter. That's a 1-and-1 coming here. Icon Jr. eyes the basket, sends it on the line. It's the big one. We shoot 43% for the season. That looked like about an 85% free throw shooter. What's your lead? 1-15. Second one is short. Can't get the ball. Rebound Jenny Larson. Larson gives the outlet to Jenny Goodall. 1:28 remaining in the ball game. Yankton by 1. Goodall out front with the dribble. Left side of the top of the key to Molly Smith in the left wing. Man lead by Mitchell. Smith to Sharkey Yankton. Left side of the key to Elsa Becker in the left wing. Top of the key to Jenny Larson. Larson was right wing to Molly Smith. Smith holds the ball high. Better do something. Goes right side of the top of the key to Elsa Becker. Jenny Larson on the right wing. Down to 1 minute to go. Yankton by 1 point. Larson free throw line area to Goodall. Left wing to Molly Smith. Smith gives to Larson. Left side of the top of the key. The Colonel's going to have to foul to stop the clock. And Aaron Larson reaches in and fouls Jenny Larson. I'm not sure that's the one more foul in this situation. But at the free throw line, Larson will go for it anyway. Congratulations all the winners on a successful season. This message brought to you by Yankton Wholesale. Your local World wholesale distributor of candy, paper products, and food, serving Northeast South Dakota. And our Rally Sports. Team Mitchell at the free throw line. Jenny Wilson for a winning win. Wilson is 2 for 4 from the line of the backend. Right in, she eyes the basket. Sends it on the way, and it is short. Rebounded by Steph White. Right goes to Aaron Wilson. 45 seconds to go in the game. Yankton by a point. Wilson top of the circle. Picks up her dribble. Goes to Burks outside. Burks right side of the key. Picks up her dribble. Needs some help out. That's a for Aaron Wilson left side of the key. Down to 30 seconds to go. Wilson out front. Holds up her left hand with one finger. Right side of the top of the key. Goes to Kenny Music. Music to Burks at the point. Left wing with Steph White. Rob inside for Wilson. She can't handle the pass. Too far out of bounds. And with 18 seconds to go, it'll be Yankton basketball, and now the Gonzales want to take a timeout. 18 seconds remaining. Yankton by 1. They tried to set Aaron Wilson up in the low block left baseline. The lob pass just out of the reach. Looks in. Gonna have to hurry. 5-second violation. That's Molly Smith from get the ball in bounds. And Mitchell will have it. Look for the own basket on the baseline. The Yankton girls weren't ready when Molly Smith got the ball handed to her. The Yankton girls, Bob, weren't ready to move. They were still getting lined up. And Molly Smith got the ball handed to her. She stood there for a couple of seconds before Yankton moved. And then 3 more seconds went up. There was a 5-second violation. That's right. She did a little shot. Once she gets the ball, looks in, comes in the Music, left baseline, after pick, Music, lobs for Wilson, jump shot up, no good. Foul is going to be called by Carissa Becker, cutting underneath of Aaron Wilson. And Wilson will have 2 shots with 13 seconds remaining, and that was a well executed play by the Royals and you're going to see great pick and roll between Music and Wilson. Wilson didn't get the basket before the quarter foul. She's playing, but she's a fan play here with 4:30 for Mitchell. Because I'll tell you what, she was very, very tired in the third quarter. But she's come out in the second half and hits the first free throw and ties the ball game at 38. And now Yankton wants to take a timeout. They will do so. Aaron Wilson cans the free throw. And she gets to the sideline with a bulldog look on her face. She'll have one more coming when we come back in timeout to set up the final play. Aaron Wilson makes this free throw. Yankton's going to box out the Wilson. She does not. Wilson at the line. Sends it on the way. Good. Mitchell by 1 with 13 seconds to go. Good on inbounds to Sharpie Alto. Alto races down court. Turns back. Gives to Wilson out front. Wilson off the dribble. Goes to the lane. Knocks down a defensive play and travels with the basketball. Jenny Wilson tried to split a double team. Knocked down Aaron Wilson and got called for traveling. And now Mitchell will put it in play. Full length away from her own basket with 4 seconds remaining to try to win it. Burks to put it in play. Lobs into Wilson. Wilson fouled immediately. No time even came off the clock. And Aaron Wilson will go to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. And Coach Gary Munson looks at the official score and says, how can that be? No time off the clock on the inbounds pass. And Yankton will take their 4th and final timeout before Aaron Wilson shoots the free throw. 4 seconds remaining. Mitchell by 1. Wilson for a 1-and-1 when we come back in fighting. Side for Wilson. No free throws gives her team at least a 3-point lead. Wilson eyes the basket. Sends it on the way. Book. Mitchell by 2 points with 4 seconds remaining. Aaron Wilson will give her team a 3-point lead. Young lady sends it on the way and good. Right in the middle of the net. Sharpie Alcott to put it in play to Goodall. She's going to have to let one fly. It'll be a 3-pointer. It'll count. She didn't get it off in time. And the Mitchell Curtis come from behind and win it over the Yankton Gazelles 41-38. Bob Seeking and Gary Munson right away before we take a break. We'll head down the sideline. Bob Bernales will get Gary Munson.